Hey, what do you say we have a look at Figure Toys Company Svengoolie studio set? See Svengoolie in there? He's inside his custom coffin. Get a free chicken in there. See that? He's got a top hat down in there somewhere. Anyway, nice collector friendly packaging. Pretty cool. Yeah, I missed the very first one in this series, but I did get the second one in this series, and so this is the third in the series. So we're gonna open this up and have a look, and we'll bring out the second one in the series, my first one, and then we'll have a look at them. It says, direct from his world famous coffin in the MeTV studio dungeon, Svengoolie is clearing all air lanes with spooky horror flicks, flocks of rubber chickens, and loads of laughs. Nice artwork right there, especially the little castle over there. Really cool. So yeah, what do you say we get him out of his package and have a better look? I just had to take a brief moment to get this little reusable glow-in-the-dark tag, zip tie. It says Figures Toy Company. I know I don't particularly care for Figures Toy Company figures, but they're the only ones that's going to make a Svengoolie, which I'm a big fan of. Been watching him since the early 80s, and well, I just enjoy it, you know. Don't have many horror hosts left, so we have to hang on to these, as the horror host that is, as long as possible. And that we start that by supporting them, by watching them. So there. And supporting whatever endeavor they choose to do. In this case, it's a Svengoolie action figure. So what do you say we get him out of the package? Alright, what do you say we pop the clamshell? Pretty easy. Very collector friendly. Must say, I love the packaging there. Nice heavy cardstock here, showing off some of the laboratory there. Very cool. That target right there for the free rubber chicken that you get with it. So we'll set that over there, and see how this clamshell comes apart here. Oh. Somewhere. Oh, so we have to pull this part of the coffin out first. Oh, nice purple flocking inside there. Very cool. Set that aside. That's a nice hard plastic, by the way. Here's our Svengoolie top hat. Set that inside the coffin, and it looks like, oh yeah, here we go. That's how we get this out of here. The coffin lid out of here. It's flocked on the inside as well. Very soft, very well done. A lot of attention to detail there. It looks like that might be a sticker. A very well applied sticker on the top there. Aligned very nicely. Very pleased with that. And then we have, of course, one free rubber chicken. Bark, 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 bark. I don't know why I'm barking, but let's get this guy out of here, and we will put that back together, because we will put Sven back in his protective clamshell when it's all said and done. So let's take his plastic sleeve off there of his hair. Get this out of the way, and let's have a good look at Svengoolie. I must say, I do like the hair, you know. I think this hair is a little bit better than my last one. I don't know, we'll have to see if that's actually true or not. Nice some silk screen, I believe, right there on his lapel. It's not, doesn't appear to be a sticker. Nice work. Got like a blue handkerchief in his pocket there. That's a silk screen also. That's not a separate piece of material. Of course, you have a let's see if it will stand, unlike most other Figures Toy Company figures. Yeah, he stands. At least his toes are not going in like, well, there, I spoke too soon. So we have a very soft, pliable rubber shoe. Let's take this off here so we can get a good look at that shoe. Nice vintage looking shoe, but you can see it's very pliable. That's nice. And I'm not sure which body this is. Do I really feel like taking him all the way down to his skivvies? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not going to keep him out of his package because, well, first off, he's got a lot of black on him, and that is just a dust magnet. Let's see how his hat will fit him. And that's what I figured. My last one fought me tooth and nail like that too. Yeah, so obviously it's not, I mean, it fits on his head, but the hair pushes it up. So obviously this is an adult collectible. It's not meant to be a action figure for a kid, because I don't think many kids are going to enjoy a Svengoolie figure. This is for the older demographic, obviously. It's people who like old B sci-fi films and horror films, and occasionally, you know, the mainstream, the more well-known movies such as Universal Monsters. Yeah, he doesn't want to stand. This is one of the things about Figures Toy Company figures is they don't stand up. Thank God they're giving you a collector-friendly packaging so you can put them back in the package. But that's not always the case. So yeah, what do you say we set him aside and have a look at the coffin here? Real quick, we can actually put him inside his coffin. And it does have a ridge to where it closes and seats in there really nicely. There. It doesn't have a hinge, but it does close up very nicely. I must say I love the coffin. Oh, I guess it does hold up pretty good. The locks in there pretty good. Got a few frays here and there on the purple flocking there. You might be able to see that. Nothing I'm going to complain about too much because it's going back in its package right after this review. And it'll just be something that's, I must say, it looks really good in there. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll go get Svengoolie number 2, second one in the line, and my first one, and we will have a look. So this is the second one in the line. Now I'm not too sure because I didn't do any research on this, but I believe the first one in the line was dressed just like this guy, but there was no coffin. So the coffin is what making this one is very special to me anyway. Because I remember when he got this coffin, it was a big deal because he had retired the old coffin, and I believe that is in the Chicago Broadcasters Museum, the original coffin. They actually went there almost immediately right after he received this new coffin here. So again, I've reviewed this. I'll leave a link somewhere over there if you want to watch the review on this guy. But you can see he's wearing that Svengoolie t-shirt, which by the way is still available on the website. If you want to go to metv.com, go on under Svengoolie and you will find those items. But again, thankful for the collector friendly packaging, because these Figures Toy Company figures do not stand up, and they're great to look at through the window of their package. So you see the head is the same, hair is the same, body's probably exactly the same. The only thing that's changed is probably his shirt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, his shoes are the same. Same pliable rubber shoes, same hat. The only thing that's changed is the upper wardrobe. You get the red shirt and the black jacket. And obviously the other accessories. And no, we did not get a rubber chicken with this guy. It says the shirt glows in the dark. And it does, because I actually own that shirt. So yeah, very pleased to have this. But this is probably the only time you're going to see me purchase a Figures Toy Company figure, is when it's something that's really dear to me, and that is Rich Koz portraying Svengoolie. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind having somebody come up with more of these horror host figures. I know it's probably not going to happen, but we've had a lot of them in the past. You know, Vampira, the original Svengoolie, you know, because he was originally the son of Svengoolie. And I'm not familiar with all the horror hosts that ever have had a show. I'm not going to pretend I am, because a lot of these horror shows, horror hosted shows, were very regional. And for a long time, Svengoolie, before he went into syndication, was regionalized right here in Illinois, Chicago primarily. And I wouldn't mind. This is a nice idea. This is something really, really cool. And I don't know. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's been my look at the Figures Toy Company Svengoolie exclusive, the studio set from the Howlin' Wolf Den. Howlin' Wolf out.